Today it seems like we had a bit of an April Fool's fake out in Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market. I think it's too early to tell for sure, but you know, we came down pretty hard today. Let's see from the top, about 4.5%. It was pretty swift. Got a lot of people scared. Came down all the way to 68K. We took out our previous lows of this range around 68,400. And then we've swiftly come back up to right around 70K. And we just closed our daily candle also all the way back up here above these daily candle closes. So I think it was a bit of a fake out. We got a big wick down here, swept out a lot of liquidity, is my guess. But I think this was intentional for the macro picture because yesterday we just closed our monthly candle for March and another weekly candle and our quarterly candle. And our close was all the way up here at 71,000, way over our old all time highs at 69K. Typically, every time we've seen Bitcoin break out over its old all time high, we see continuation the next month. Every time. We get a close above the old all time high, clearly, and then we get continuation. And then this chart doesn't go back to the last one, but so we got a clear close over our old all-time high. I expect this month to show continuation. On top of that, we have the halving coming this month, which is another event. It could be a sell the news event and cause a pullback. Maybe this is the first time in history we get a close over the all-time high and then we get a red month the next month, because we also have had 7 green months in a row, which Bitcoin has never done before. So can we make it 8, or will that be pushing it? Do we need to cool off? But the reason I say that this is kind of a good thing what happened today is because rarely on a candle, here's one example actually, rarely do you see almost like no wick to the downside. This one has a tiny wick, very, very tiny. So it doesn't have no wick, but you rarely will ever see a candle without a wick on both ends. Okay, especially for a big time frame like this, you'd be hard pressed to see a candle with no wick on the bottom. So I think this move down today, it gives us that initial fake out, a little wick to the downside, and I think this sets us up for continuation. It's April Fool's Day, fake out on April Fool's Day, fake out Monday. I could see the rest of the week turning very, very bullish, very, very fast. The stock market also was down a bit today. Everything kind of bled out, but I would not be surprised since we deviated these lows, took the liquidity, came right back up over the lows, and now we're holding back over the lows like as support at the moment. So we really want to see us get back over like 70K and hold there. I think that would be a good place to get back above, right? But then I think if we can break back in here, I think we go for the highs and we go for the all-time highs. That would be my guess for the week. We also have the solar eclipse coming up on Sunday, and it's weird. I don't know why it's like this, but price action tends to have weird things happen around astrological events like moon phases and eclipses. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some crazy price action through the rest of the week and over the weekend. So that's what I'm thinking on Bitcoin right now. I do think that this was a fake out. Obviously, I have no idea. We could go lower, but regardless of that, we're still in a bull run. So I wanted to pull up some tweets from a couple from Alex Becker here. So this one from Alex Becker: if 70K is the top, I don't even want my profits. Send my bags to zero and dump people's new retirement funds into the ETF to Hades. We can try again in 4 years. I ain't got time for baby back bitch double top 69K, just the tip bull run. So I agree with what he's saying here, right? If this really is the top, then like this is not where I'm taking profits. I mean, I don't have any Bitcoin, but the altcoins I have still hardly done anything. So if this is the end, then okay, I'm holding for the next 4 years or until we get another bull run, whenever that might be. So there's no point in freaking out, right? I'm either holding or I'm planning on selling, and right now I'm holding. And going down is not going to make me sell, because I'm not going to sell when things go down. I'm going to sell when things are euphoric. That's what makes sense, right? Another one from Alex Becker. He says that WIF has pumped to a 4 billion market cap, and you think gaming and AI coins that will change the entire way we use the internet and live online can't 10x from here. Haha, you stupid. And I get what he's saying here, because I fall into this mindset too. I have this problem, right? A lot of AI coins have just gone ballistic, and I feel like I've missed the train, and I wasn't in on them. But realistically, a lot of these things still are in zones where they definitely can still 5-10x from here, assuming the bull run continues and we get that euphoria. I think absolutely, because you do have meme coins at these ridiculous valuations. Like Doge is at like 30 million, dude. So to think that like a blue chip AI or gaming coin can't go to 20, 30 million, of course it can. If we get euphoria, all these things still have plenty of room to run, even though they've already run a lot, you know? From Luke Belmar, if you take this bull run seriously, your life can literally change forever. Focus and don't F this up. And, you know, you've been hearing this saying a lot, right? Don't F this up. Because this is a crazy opportunity. It's not something that existed 30 years ago with, like, the regular stock market. You have the opportunity, if you pick the right plays, to change your life, like 20x your money within the span of a few months or more, right? So it's a massive opportunity, and we need to stay focused, locked in, and pick up on the trends and capitalize the most we can on the movements in this market. For example, this one that Crypto John called out like a week ago, Ghost, GHST Avagachi. It was down at $1.50. It had already pumped from $1 to like 175, and then it chilled out. It was around 150. I wish I threw a ton more money into this thing. I threw a bit of a bag in it, like nothing crazy. And this thing today hit almost $4. So meanwhile, all the stuff that I've been accumulating the whole bear is still hardly doing anything. XRP, HBAR, Algo. Casper still just stuck in its accumulation range, doing nothing. XDC showing some life, but still, for the most part, not doing much. XLM hardly doing much. Then another small bag that I got, right? Swiftcoin, I bought back here at 0015. This thing's been ripping as well, up to almost a penny now. 007, close to hit 008 the other day almost. So the multipliers I've gotten on these coins that realistically aren't anything. They're probably not going to do much of anything in the grand scheme of the world. They're not the use case for crypto that's going to be applicable to the new financial system or our everyday lives. But these things are running and they're making people money. So you don't want to ignore this, right? If you can see these trends and you can flip some money in really quick and then ride the wave and get it out, that's what we're here for ultimately, is to make money, right? So this isn't to say that I'm selling my bags. I really do believe that all of these coins with real world purpose are going to have their time to shine. And I do think it's going to happen this bull run. I think they will get a push at some point. Structurally, a lot of them look very good, but it's just hard to deny the gains that have been flowing into so many other, useless meme coins or just new projects that are new and shiny and fancy and have all these people talking about them on social media. It just has a lot of money flowing to them. So it is what it is. Like, all you can do is take in the information of what's going on in the market and make the best choices moving forward. Again, not to say I'm going to get rid of my bags, but it would be foolish of me not to allocate some money to try and pick up on plays like this, right? A couple more tweets from Crypto's most significant level for XRP in the past 6 years is 60 cents. Our patience is being tested indeed, but we're holding weekly candles above that level. Price also still above the 200 weekly moving average, 21 MA. And then from El Crypto Prof, he says altcoins higher, much higher, 2017 once again, in my opinion. So he's just showing how the structure is very similar to what happened in 2017, where we had like falling wedge, breakout, consolidations, breakout, consolidations, and then we're in like a parabolic curve. Obviously, this is the scenario we'd love to play out. We'd love for Bitcoin to just keep ripping, and we'd love for the altcoins to go into a parabolic curve. But who knows? We don't know if that's going to happen. So We need to be prepared for all outcomes. And then, yeah, quickly to touch on XRP. Look, the one good thing we can say is that this thing hasn't gotten wrecked, right? Over the past year, 2 years, honestly, now, it's just been a steady uptrend from here. So we haven't gotten wrecked on XRP. It just hasn't gotten up like other stuff has. So it's mostly been the pain of opportunity cost at the end of the day, right? This thing hasn't dumped and destroyed our portfolios, but it's just makes it hard to watch other things going up 5, 10, 20x while this does nothing basically and moves sideways. But structurally, like I keep saying, we look good, right? We had a downtrend. We broke out of it. We've been sitting on top of it, consolidating. Looks like we're putting in another kind of triangle pattern here almost on this uptrend. And this would last until a couple weeks into April. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's anyone's best guess. No one really knows, but we just take the information in and make our best choices as we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. We're at about 500, halfway there to that 1,000 subscriber goal. So really appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the support on the videos. If you enjoy also, I have a link to my Discord in the description, completely free to join. Still just getting going, still pretty new, but just post my videos in there, tweets, utility, coin information, technical analysis, all of that stuff. So if that interests you, go ahead, join, click that link in the description. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace.